You asked me to film something beautiful. What do you think of this? The ultimate time bubble. An entire universe trapped in a quantum time bubble. It's all here. Everything is in here. Everything. You can't see it all. It's too encompassing. See, inside. See it. All the constellations. All of them. Do you see them? Floating in the air. Everything trapped. A moment. In time. Just a moment. In time. Trapped. Before our very eyes. A world. Within a world. Within a world. Something beautiful. Yes. Something very beautiful. All that negative energy. All around. Looking to escape. The tendrils stretched out across the universe. Trying to escape. Like the giant alien hand of an octopus. Waiting to escape. Hold still. I want to try something. this thing. And I loved it the first time I saw it. Glass. World. A unique art piece. So beautiful. It couldn't escape my gaze, and I could not escape the gaze that it cast on my eyes. No. I waited months to possess this. That's better, I like that. Do you like that better? Can you see inside it now? The world's inside. All inside. Isn't it beautiful? One of a kind. Unique. There's only one. One universe. One individual. Just one. Just like that. It's unique. Just like you. Just like you. You know who I'm talking to. Unique. Just like you. And you're just as beautiful and just as special as every other human. And you have the same rights, whether your government thinks so or not, whether your family thinks so or not. You're just as special as everyone else, and you have just as much chance for opportunity as everyone else. Do you think this is what it's like for God to reach out, to feel, to make contact, but at the same time, not make contact, to be separated from His creation by the thinnest of margins. My God, I found this in a store. Tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. I happened to cross this little store full of artisans. And I'm going to tell you the truth. It's in Alliance, Ohio. And it's called the Troll Hole. You can look it up. But I'll put the link down below. And the Troll Hole has the world's biggest collection of trolls known to man. A true fantasy. A store full of trolls. Don't you just love trolls? There's so many of them in our lives. And to see them all brought together in one place by one group of people. Amazing. Utterly amazing. And I just couldn't get over the place. Two binary stars rotating each other's orbits. Isn't that cool? How one person can affect another's life. Oh, how beautiful that is. Two coming together as one. It's amazing. People are like stars, tiny little stars, never knowing where they're going. Never knowing what tomorrow brings. The entire universe around them, traveling so fast. So fast. There's really no escape from your destiny. But it's your destiny, no one else's. And you have a right to it. You have a right to see how it plays out. And you have a right to a good life. Happy memories. Happy times. And love. I asked a dear friend yesterday about men. Why are men at a disadvantage when they do these kind of videos? Even when they're heartfelt. And I felt that men fail sometimes because they're trying to give to women what they want. They're not being a real man. They're not being true to themselves. They're doing what they think you want. They're doing what you think you want. It's not authentic. It's not real. Now we all know this is a role play. And I'm acting. And I'm looking at the camera. We all know that. And it's just a video for YouTube. But when I look into the camera and I tell you, and when I look at you, what's inside you, inside and out, to me, is as beautiful as what I see before me. I hope you'll believe me, because you are beautiful. I'm looking right in the camera and telling you, you're beautiful. And a lot of people love you and care about you. And they want you to succeed. And they want you to do well. And they want you to be happy. They want you to find peace. God, how often peace escapes us. I know from my own life experiences. So beautiful. I go on and on about it. But to see beauty captured, a unique piece of beauty captured, and you hold it in your hands, and you say to yourself, this truly, oh my God, this truly is art. This is art. This is what they were talking about when they said, this is art. A world within a world, within a world, within a world. One universe into the next, connecting all of us together. The webs inside this glass ball, this quantum bubble of a universe, weaving from me to the next, 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 to the next world, and so on. And we find peace in that continuum. We find love. And we find acceptance. Yes, we find acceptance in that continuum. And accepts us as a part of it. We're not alone. We're truly never alone. Never. And you take the time to talk to someone. You give of yourself. You give of your heart. It's an immeasurable thing, giving of your heart. You can try to put money and dollars and wealth on it, possessions, but that's not really love from the heart. What comes from the heart is immeasurable. Love is an intangible thing in the universe. A thing between order and chaos. A small measure of an eternal flame burning to connect each one of us, one to the next to the next. As we burn out in ash and fade back into the stars, pure carbon, to get recycled back into the continuum again. We are all connected that way. And these aren't lofty, silly religious ideals. It's a fact. Our sun traveling at impossible speeds through the galaxy. Our galaxy traveling at impossible speeds. Our planet spinning at impossible revolutions of speed, gravitational tow. The well of the earth sinks down, and holds a wobbling planet in place around a massive, burning, dying sun, dying the minute it exploded into life, dying the minute you were born, you began to die, just like that star. And it's in that moment that human experience stops all the revolutions, stops the world turning, stops the sun falling through the universe, stops the galaxy in its tracks. And in our human experience, we record that moment as a second a day, a year, a lifetime, in time. And we see love. We see love. And in that love, there's hope. Somehow we will go on. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 year. We will forever go on. We must go on. We have no choice. We will go on. No beginning, no end. No start, no stop. They say when one door closes, another opens. Well, I say, yes, every moment in our lives. And we need to see those days. We need to see those days as beautiful things. Because we have the ability to stop it. Even for a fraction of a moment in time. We own the entire universe for that moment in time. You asked me to film something beautiful. And if I had my way, looking right at you, out there, watching me now, as silly and as sentimental as it sounds, if I could, I'd turn the camera on you. I'd turn this camera around, and I would film each and every one of you, and show the world beautiful things, wonderful things, because you're all beautiful, each and every one of you, and I'm happy to have met so many of you, and you drive me. You drive what I do. And I went to the troll hall with my wonderful wife. She's a beautiful woman. She deserves a better man than me, probably. I'm very flawed. But I'm very protective, so at least I got that going for me. And I saw this. They had some other ones that were smaller, but they had this beautiful globe. And, oh my God, she fell in love with it. And it was expensive. It's a unique, one-of-a-kind glass ball. And I don't have any interest in this artist, this artisan. I'm not making any money off this. This cost me money to buy it. I am not making money on it. But I saw it, and I said, oh my God, what could I do with something like that? Now this is in October. And she refused to let me buy it. It was just too much. It was just too much. And she refused to let me buy it. So months went by, and I couldn't put it out of my mind. And it was the 23rd of December, so the day before Christmas Eve. I got up, and I had been working a lot, and I was very tired. And I know I work harder than everybody else, but at that time of year I usually do work a lot, and I was very tired. And I got up early and I went straight out. And I went to the Troll Hole store, and it was there. There it was. Right before my eyes. Like it had never moved an inch. Too gaudy, too expensive, too unique for anyone to buy, I guess. I don't know. And it was a cold, nasty, and it was a gray day. Oh my God, it was a warm day, but it was just so gray. Typical Ohio weather. Ohio, so dark and gloomy. Everything brown, everything gray, everything black. All the whites mixed with dirt. All the blacks bled into gray shadows. A world not black and white and not color at the same time. A world of what they call drab. A boring world. And you walk into the world's greatest collection of trolls in the world. And there is this thing of color, of uniqueness, of beauty. Colors. All these colors. All these harmonious, beautiful, unique, one-of-a-kind spots of color. Inside the most unique glass ball, a quantum bubble of a universe trapped in a moment in time before my very eyes. And we all know the rest of the story. How I was taking this home. This little baby was coming home with Dad. For Mom. I may not be a perfect husband, but she is a perfect wife. She deserves a break once in a while. There's nothing else than for me to sit down and say, I bought this for you because you're beautiful and you deserve it. You deserve this. You're beautiful. She couldn't believe I bought it. She wasn't mad. She was surprised. And we always overspend at Christmas, so we struggled for a couple weeks, but everything worked out fine. We had a lot of love that Christmas that carried us through, and it's funny how love changes over time. It starts out as romantic and a sexual thing, and something you can't live without, and then it grows into something so so much more beautiful, so much more important when you realize that you just want to come home every day to that person. You just want to come home. You just want to touch them. I work a different shift than her, and we do sleep together, but I don't always go to bed at the same time. And I put my hand on her, and I just lay my hand on her, and I just want to know she's there, and I go to sleep. And I know that's intimate and maybe weird, and I just think you should know that. You know, sometimes I take comfort in just the fact that I have somebody in my life that I can go to when I make mistakes, when I say stupid things, and I do stupid things. I can go to this person and they forgive me, and they work it out with me, and they do work it out. They trust me a little bit, because they know I try. Don't we all try? Don't we all have faults? Don't we all make mistakes? The difference is sometimes you just have to make that sacrifice. And you have to grab that world before you. You can't let it go. Don't put yourself in harm's way, but sometimes you can't let the world go by. You have to reach out and grab it. You just have to reach out and take it. Don't let the world go by you. Just don't do it. As I turn the camera on you, turn that mirror on yourself. Look in that mirror and realize how beautiful you are, how unique you are. And you need to tell yourself once in a while that you love yourself, that you love that person in the mirror, because they deserve to hear it. They have every right to hear it, just as much as the next person. And if you can't love something about yourself, then you can't love others. You'll never find love outside of your world, unless you start to love the world inside first. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because you're a pretty great person. And I do think you're beautiful. And I do think you're special. And I do think you're unique, one of a kind. I hope my friend sees this and knows that I'm talking to them. And I hope my friend is having a better day. And I hope my friend knows I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up on them, myself, or anybody else, as long as I got an ounce of life inside me. As long as I still have the ability to move, turn that camera you can't give up on me. You and I need to have an understanding, even though I've never met you. You're worth it. You're worth knowing. You're worth living. And I love you just the way you are. A world within a world within a world within a world. Stop it from turning. And find that love in your heart. And let me know. Okay? Let me know. If I reached you today, please let me know. I'm listening. Almost every video that you see on my channel is a suggestion, a request, a passionate plea for help. A story within a story, a world within a world. I'm trying to reach out to people in so many ways. You may not understand my methods. You may not understand my reasoning. But if I let that person go, that one person, what am I saying? What kind of hypocrite am I? You can't give up. And I'm not giving up on that person. Any more than I'm giving up on my friend that asked me to do this video today. I know it isn't always clear. But believe me, I'm here for you. That's right. So you be there for me, and you know what I want. I want you to see that light, that candle in your life, you, in the mirror, that it's unique, it's beautiful, and it's loved. And I want you to find that. I want you to start accepting yourself and understanding the world can stop for you just like it has for everyone else in all of time, in all ages of time. Men and women alike have done it, and you can do it too. I'm not asking you to blindly trust me, but don't give up on me just yet, because I'm not giving up on you. No way. No way. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? So much for that. We're almost done. Hold on. I just want to try something. There's that flame. I knew I'd find you in there somewhere. One tiny little flame inside that world. Strong enough. One tiny little flame. Strong enough to light up the whole world. got you in there. That's a pretty cool way to end things. I need you to be that flame. Light up the world. You can do it. Your own way. You know that we all can be there for each other. This is your friend, Dr. Andrew Michaels, wishing you a most blessed day. And until we see each other again, bye-bye.